What is up, Theta homies? It is your boy Justin Passetti back again with another Theta token video, another Theta token update. Just a friendly reminder, if you're new to the channel trying to find as much Theta news, updates, NFTs, or any kind of Theta partnerships, please hit that like and subscribe button. Check out all the links down below in the description for all the links I post in this video, along with my Imagine Replay referral link if you are trying to earn as much TNT20 token, especially on the Theta blockchain, in addition to staking your Theta tokens to my Guardian node or staking your T-Fuel tokens to my Elite Edge node. Either way, help out my channel, help out the Theta network, but overall help yourselves out. Earn as much T-Fuel passively as possible and utilize it however you want on Theta Drop, Open Theta, any of the subchains on Theta, or just withdrawing them back to your own wallet. So now going on to X, we're going to start there and seeing the new news for Theta, seeing that. Starting off with Mitch, we're going to see happy weekend everyone, first time ever T-Fuel staked and locked over 40% of the supply. Congrats Theta Network and Elite Booster nodes driving AI video and rendering GPU compute. What are you celebrating with? So just a little bit of information. Here is the circulating supply. I believe this is for Theta. Here is the circulating supply for T-Fuel currently, and you can currently see the market cap for the amount here, and then you can see the T-Fuel staked as well as the Theta locked stake. So almost about 50% for Theta tokens in general, and then you also have T-Fuel here almost at that same halfway mark. But overall, Mitch did post on this post right here on July 20th of 2024. That's nearly 200 million in T-Fuel total value locked, combined with Theta staked at that surpasses 1 billion in terms of the making of this comment and video today. So it's crazy to see how much is staked. I'm really hoping that these numbers are true for those who are participating in the network, the community members, the validators, the corporations, whatever else is going to be associated with Theta using this type of technology, the T-Fuel. Who knows what else is going to be in store. I know we're going to be seeing new updates in September for the Android case, that use case. I'm not exactly too sure how those details are going to be spilled, but I'm sure when it gets closer to September, we're going to have some of those answers for those questions that we are all having. But I'll definitely cover that as soon as I can. So like I said, please hit that like and subscribe button for any kind of Theta news. Going on to another post that Mitch has wrote, nice, EdgeNode feature Jihee Long and team critical for Theta Network AI partners and developers. Going on to his post for Jihee, they released a Theta Network Edge Cloud dashboard update which streams and deployment logs much more consistently. This feature is especially useful for diagnosing custom deployments using your own container images. Check it out at the Edge Cloud. So for those who are a little more specific for these certain deployments, whatever you're deploying or any kind of models in terms of that respect, here's an easier way, the tool for you to just use and find your type of deployment for. I'm not exactly too sure just because I haven't run anything. I have no use for it as of right now, but for those who are running it, if you are using it, definitely put some thoughts and comments down below if you feel like this update is useful for you. For me, from my understanding, looking from outside looking in, it looks like it makes sense just for organization reasons. It just makes sense to me. Continuing on here, we're going to see that Mitch also posts good progress again, Jihee Long and Theta Network team. Nothing better than keep building for customers and partners. Going on to this little thread, this mini thread, Jihee says, looking to control access to your model inference endpoints, Theta Network Edge Cloud now lets you secure them with optional username and password authentication when creating the deployment. Check it out. Scrolling down a little bit more for part 2, with authentication enabled, visiting the inference endpoint in a browser would prompt you for the username and password. If you want to access the endpoint through API calls, simply include the username and password in the HTTP request header. Just to clarify, for better security, please set a unique username and password pair for each individual deployment. Please don't reuse credentials. Of course, I feel like that just goes without saying, but you never know, people may just use the same thing just because it's easier for them. But just a reminder, make sure you don't, just in case you have one deployment and then you have an error, and then that can compromise the rest of your deployment. So let's see how this will go in the near future. I'm hoping one day I'll be able to use some of this technology in my modern regular day, but as of right now in the making of this video, I can't think of something right now. Continuing on to another post as well, for those who are maybe not too tech savvy, I want to give you a couple of definitions. What is the inference endpoints? Inference endpoints offers a secure production solution to easily deploy any transformers, sentence transformers, and diffuser models from hub on a dedicated and auto-scaling infrastructure managed by Hugging Face. We've heard this many times before for Hugging Face. What Hugging Face is, going on to this part, Hugging Face is a machine learning and data science platform and community that helps users build, deploy, and train machine learning models. It provides the infrastructure to demo, run, and deploy AI, artificial intelligence in the live applications. Of course, we do know that Lavita was one of the highest downloaded AI interface, this application. I haven't heard too much news recently as of yet in the making of this video. I feel like I do have a couple of videos that I do have saved that I do want to mention, but I'll save that content for another video. But just a little bit of an introduction for you guys as to what this technology is going to be utilizing for the inference endpoints, transitioning from one AI deployment to the next. When you have all these things are connected somehow in terms of the traffic for Web3, it just makes sense. When you also have what Amazon Web Services that are incorporating their data centers when it comes to Theta, it all just makes sense in terms of being a part of that envelope. It's just kind of hard to say as to hopefully everything will be approved when it comes to just crypto in general. I feel like there's been a bad connotation of it because of the last few years. NFTs as well, just because people have been scammed. So now people are just being a little more careful, but also it just doesn't make it any easier for those who are actually using crypto in a positive manner. But we shall see. None of these videos are financial advice, guys. Definitely do your own research. But going back to the whole infrastructure when it comes to Hugging Face, moving transactions, using applications, interfaces, deployments, when everything is interlocked, connected by the blockchain, it just makes things go a lot quicker and also smoothly, more cost efficient. More programs means more businesses can use it. It just makes sense to me. If anyone has any other agreements, disagreements, definitely please put some thoughts and comments down below so we can have some sort of discussion, and then we can maybe see what there's going to be lacking in terms of Web3, or if you think the improvements for this technology is just going to be the start for something even greater. And we shall see. Like I said, we just never know where this technology goes. We never know where Theta will go in terms of pricing. Who knows? It just kind of has to wait and see where technology spills into in terms of the upgrades or the downfall. Continuing on to the next part as well, Venture AI. We do see that in the previous post and previous video that they have incorporated Theta and Solana into their technology. It says here in this post, the future is in beta mode. Wait until you see what we have in stored. Love this concept for large construction, Solana, Theta, robotics, AI. So of course we do know that because based on their technology and just the seamless transactions. So we shall see how they're going to incorporate the two. Based on this video, you can see that the robotics of this machine and this individual working from who knows where, maybe a couple miles away, maybe just inside, while the machine, the construction machine is working on its own in terms of like just manually controlling it in a drone type of setting. So who knows how far they are, but it's just kind of nice seeing that this interaction, who knows how it's going to be made. And maybe for like this example itself, it just looks like you'll be able to build homes from the comfort of your own home. Who would ever thought that you can even do that? I know work from home was one thing, but building a home from home is just something else that I can't even imagine. But of course technology is just definitely being upgraded, so who knows? Like I just said so many times already, it's just nice seeing these type of potential when it comes to technology, robotics, Theta in general, just because of that blockchain technology. And then who knows how much we're going to be earning in rewards for T-Fuel, and just hoping that this definitely pulls out in a positive manner. And I feel like I should keep on saying this because I'm saying so many like positive things about Theta. None of these videos are financial advice, guys. Definitely do your own research, please. I want you guys to be responsible with your investments. Continuing on to another part that I want to show you, Mitch Liu post from their very own Web3 Andrea. Great thought leadership piece on AI, Hollywood, and Newsweek. I'm not going to read the entirety of it, so if you want to look more into it, you're more than welcome to. But I just want to highlight the squad. Their partner, Web3 Andrea, the head of, I believe, business development at Theta Network, really gets it. Pandora's not going back into her box. When did she ever? Embracing the age of AI cinema is the way. Film 3 knows this. Thanks Newsweek for running such an insightful op-ed. So I believe that's BD, business development, is what I believe the acronym is, but I could be wrong. But it's nice seeing these articles are constantly being written. We do have Film 3 just constantly, it looks like, evolving or continuously creating new works. So it's a positive sign when they're continuously able to create new types of films, shorts, whatever they're kind of create in terms of the arts. But it just seems like this is continuously being made, so there doesn't look like any slow productions. Like it's just one production, wait a couple years, and then you can start another one. It looks like they're just ongoing creation for creators, directors, artists, writers, things like that. Based on what I'm seeing, I could be wrong, guys, but we shall see when it comes to this type of entertainment and when it comes to Theta and just the squad in Film 3. And then last but not least, I just want to mention something a little bit more about Google. I feel like we haven't really talked too much about it since we saw something back a couple months ago, maybe in May, about Theta and Google at that press conference, that type of introduction for Theta. Scene right here says, "We are family, all my Gemini versions and me." It says Gemini Nano, you have the Gemini 1.5, 1.5 Pro, the Gemini Ultra, and then you have Gemma. So this is just like a little bit of a family tree in terms of how this is gonna introduce for their AI system, I believe, but we shall see how this will play into effect. Of course, Theta just seems like the backbone for being the powerhouse for supplying this type of technology for everyone, but that's just my own vision. To me, it makes sense connecting the dots. When you look at the world, everything is changing even quicker pace. I don't even know if the world can stay at pace of it, but it looks like we kind of have to in terms of human development and growth. I think this is just the next step, the next right step, the beginning for AI and crypto. But like I said, none of these videos are financial advice, guys. But that's all I really have for today's video, guys. Thank you so much if you're an OG viewer and subscriber. I'm trying to change up or revamp maybe some of these styles of videos. I don't necessarily want to read things like all the time. I'm trying to like incorporate different type of videos so then you can see what I'm seeing in terms of my vision and my creation. It's just hard to record, edit, and well, I guess I just gotta find a little more time or maybe an assistant. But we shall see how this will all go in the near future. But just another reminder, if you're an OG viewer and subscriber, like I said, thank you for coming back. If you're trying to find as much Theta news, updates, NFTs, or any kind of Theta partnerships, please hit that like and subscribe button. Check out all the links down below in the description for all the links I post in this video, along with my Imagine Replay referral link if you are trying to earn as much TNT20 token, especially on the Theta blockchain, in addition to staking your Theta tokens to my Guardian node or staking your T-Fuel tokens to my Elite Edge node if there's room. I'm not too sure about the Elite Edge node, there might be full, so check out the Theta Guardian node if you're with your Theta tokens. Either way, help out my channel, help out the Theta network, but overall help yourselves out. Earn as much T-Fuel passively as possible and then withdraw it however you want on the Theta drop, Open Theta, any of the subchains on Theta. But we shall see and see where the progress will go. The channel of my channel is definitely going to be here for quite some time. Theta looks like they're constantly adding new partners. There's always going to be some new updates with their tech, but I'm just happy that's why my channel is focusing on Theta and looking forward to the new updates with you guys. So until the next video, until the next Theta update, it is your boy Justin Passetti. So try to keep up. Alright, deuces.